Hello, Lovelies. It's G here with Golden Thread Tarot. Just burning some Palo Santo. Yes, that feels so nice. How are you, Lovelies, doing today? Today, I'm going to be bringing you a channeled message from the Divine Masculine, I'm pretty sure, and specifically from the Divine Masculine's higher self. So this is the 100% balanced, healed, highest version of the Divine Masculine that wants to come forth today. So we're channeling from the inner God inside your Divine Masculine. I'm really feeling like this is going to be really exciting. I just want to tell you guys, I'm going to talk a little bit first, and then I'm going to head and pull some cards. Right before I started filming, my dogs jumped up suddenly and started eating, and I don't know, I just got this very animalistic, like, I need to be fed feeling. The Divine Masculine is really feeling right now. They are feeling like they need to protect, and they need to guide, and they need to lead, and they need to change things inside themselves that they're just not happy with. You know, it's not that they don't love themselves, so they're really learning how to love and accept themselves for who they truly are, but their higher self is really talking to them now about true deep inner acceptance, especially dealing with the collective that I'm picking up for today. The Divine Masculines are having a really hard time dealing with insecurities. This is probably why I'm like picking at my hair and picking at myself suddenly out of nowhere. Dealing with insecurities, and they're dealing with really just traumas and things from their childhood, from the way they were raised, from the way their society really views themselves. They really feel like the way they were raised and the way they were really taught to view the world is so much different than the Divine Feminine. And it was part of the reason why this group of Divine Masculines really rejected their Divine Feminine, because they felt like there was such this fundamental difference in the way the two of you thought, or you viewed the world, or you handled yourselves, and their insecurities triggered inside of them, and they were just like, no, I can't handle this. I can't handle the person that I would have to be in, the person I would become in this relationship or this union, whatever the situation is, coming together, being in each other's physical presence, learning, and the both of you, your energies were just like, I don't know if I can handle this, right? And the Divine Masculine's higher self has really been talking to them a lot, especially through dreams. I'm really being reminded of a reading that I actually haven't uploaded yet. I probably will upload that one first and then upload this one. And it's the 18 plus reading, what are their sexual dreams try to tell them about you. And I'm really feeling like they're with this Aries that just passed by and then moving over into Taurus season, which we just did today actually. Wow. There's this grounding effect that's coming from all of this. Like I talked about it before in the collective, there was like this awakening, right? It's like Kundalini awakening that was happening in a group of the Divine Masculines, and they were feeling very passionate, shall we say, with all those 18 plus readings, the 18 plus messages I was getting. And even today, the the tarot is like the divine, is like the sexual magic tarot. I'm not sure if I want to make this 18 plus, so I'll probably just tell you guys. I don't know if I'll show them. We'll see. I might just end up making this 18 plus, because we'll see what wants to come out. But the Divine Masculine is really learning how to connect with their inner divine, like, sexual being that's within them. Like, and it's a more divine. It's kind of like this group of masculines, probably maybe because of the way they were raised, or just like past karma that they were still kind of dealing with. They just felt very complicated about sexual experiences. I'm really being reminded of the soulmate, 18 plus, your first time with them, how this person felt very, very complicated about their sexuality and about expressing lustful thoughts, because everything felt very dark to them. Everything felt very, you know, and that person was dealing with their traumas and past things, you know, in a way that they knew how to, right? And it just kind of ended up um, affecting the way that they really see sex and their sexuality, and how open they are to expressing their sexuality and what they truly want out of sex, what they truly want in the sexual part of a union with a divine being like the divine feminine, and what that really means to them and the person that they have to be to come into that union. The same thing is happening to you, divine feminine, and I'm really being guided to also say, not only, yes, you guys maybe should burn some Palo Santo. I'm really being drawn to the color red. I wore the color red today. I have a red candle burning in the background, as well as red roses. I'm really being drawn to the color red. So some of you really have some spirit guides that really want you to wear more red, that want you to really embrace the inner power in that, that in past lives. If you believe in that, if you don't, but your spirit guides are just saying the color red is really going to empower you. 616 down on the clock, but I just looked down. I just barely caught it, but it was down there. And I'm just being reminded of, if you do believe in past lives, I'm just being reminded of like a kind of very shaman past life where you wore a lot of red, like the royalty or the higher upper class that you were in wore reds a lot to denote their class. And it's going to help you tap into that past divine masculine lifetime where you were in a much more healed kind of kingly state. Um, and that also relates to the 18 plus reading that I was talking about. I don't think I ever even mentioned it. Sorry, you guys, you know how I am. The 18 plus, oh yes, the dreams, what are their sexual dreams telling you? There was a specific pile on that, so y'all link that around. If you guys haven't watched that, go watch that. I'm hearing a specific pile. Okay, I'm hearing Pile 2, so go check out Pile 2 if this is resonating really deeply with you, especially with the past lives and this kind of like leader, kind of kingly past life that you feel inside of yourself. If you feel that that kind of relationship with your divine feminine, definitely go check out Pile 2 in that video, and see if things don't resonate there for you. That might let you know a little bit something about what's happening and your connection, especially through your dreams. It might help you interpret some of the kind of more cosmic dreams is the word they want to use. Cosmic, if you're having some kind of like really far out like like seeing yourself as like a different being, not like a human, or like if you're seeing yourself, you know, if you're seeing yourself having adult interactions, we'll say, with like things that aren't human, that are like other beings, like aliens or mermaids or something like that. If you guys are having those kind of dreams, right, go check out that pile. Definitely is going to resonate for you. So Pile 2 with that. Only if you felt drawn to. Yes. So sorry, I got so off track. You guys know how I am. I like to talk during this, but these are all relative. Like everything that I'm saying, you know, it has some kind of meaning. Find some kind of meaning, and if it resonates with you, if it doesn't, that's fine, you know. But there's something here for you if you were drawn to this video. So, burn some Palo Santo. I'm burning some frankincense. You guys need to burn some frankincense or some myrrh. I've been burning both of those. And this morning I was really guided to burn frankincense and dragon's blood. And I have both of those burning right now in the background, as well as the Palo Santo. So if you guys have been looking for some kind of combination of incense or something like that to do during some kind of meditation, if you want to really get in touch with your inner divine masculine, think about that. Also some cinnamon. Think about keeping some cinnamon, working more cinnamon into your diet, ingesting more cinnamon. That's come out before in other readings too. Hey, sweetie pie. So, you know, just think about that. All right. Ooh. Well, you guys. I just happened to bump this and it popped up in a certain way that caught my attention, and look what it is, you guys. Starseed. Were we not just talking about you having like You know, like you or your partner seeing them as like alternate dimensional creatures or something like that. Yeah, star seeds. It's because you're star seeds. Wow. Shall we start with this deck? Let's get into it. Get grounded. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. Exactly, right? That Taurian, we're getting into that Taurian energy, like getting grounded. Absolutely. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah, get out in nature. Spend some time out in nature. Yeah. Call back your power. Cut cords, soul revival, protection. Absolutely. Make sure you're doing your protections and you're protecting your energies. It's so important. Cutting energetic cords from things that don't serve you anymore. Absolutely. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Absolutely. Divine Masculine is learning, or the Divine Masculine's higher self is trying to convince them that they know their inner truth, their inner path. Yeah. You guys, inner temple. I love when Spirit does that. I love it so much, right? I love it. Devotion, tune into the portal in your heart. Absolutely. Turning into their inner temple, turning into their inner true selves, their true higher divine selves, that the true version of themselves that they have been denying for most of their life, that they've been, pushing away. Soul family. Yeah. Yes, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Absolutely, they're tapping into their Akashic records. You're having like memories of you're having like past life dreams, memories of being with your divine feminine before. Answer the call. What is your soul? Yeah, calling you to do. Like what your true divine path is. You might be having. Yeah, look at those little feelings, those little nudges in your gut. Trust that little feeling. It's from your spirit guides. They're coming to you in dreams and talking to Divine Masculine a lot in dreams. Absolutely. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. Yes, absolutely. Spirit's so on it today. Hey. Absolutely. So helpers in the subtle realms. You got a whole spirit team coming through. You got a whole spirit team coming through helping you out, Divine Masculine. If you would just embrace their help. 2:20 on the actual time clock. Okay, what time is it? 12:23. I'm so done because 12:23 just showed on the clock down there and it stood out to me, and I was like, should I say something about it? And I did it, and then I was like, okay, what? They want me to look at the clock. Trust your path. Trust those feelings. When you are doubting yourself, stop. Spirit's gonna show you. Trust your path. Trust your feelings. Trust yourself. Yes. Okay? Yes. Just say yes. Yes. I'm listening to my true inner self. Yes, Spirit. 12:23. You guys check those numbers out, okay? Because they stood out to me and then I turned around and they were on the clock back there. So, yeah, okay? Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Absolutely. Healing your inner divine feminine. That's beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah, take a break and play. Look at that. Take a break and play. Rest. Heal yourself. That's what the divine feminine and the divine masculine are both doing right now. Is they're healing themselves. Taking a trip deep inside their own souls, doing shadow work. Doing their own shadow work. Absolutely. I wish I had that deck out here. I might pause later and get it. Okay, what is it? Pleiades. More starseed stuff. Double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Absolutely. Divine Masculine is accepting their higher purpose. They're slowly realizing what they're really supposed to be doing here. Humanitarian. I just keep hearing humanitarian. I just want to help people. I want to make people's lives better. Yeah. Something about, though, accepting their inner shadow side, though. Divine Masculine is really hesitant to, either they are too in their shadow and they are just kind of rejecting the light, or it's the other way around. Now they were, and now they're trying to go way to the other side, right? Now it's like they're way balancing out the other way, and it's now it's too much light. Now it's completely rejecting their shadow, right? They went through they were in their shadow, in their karmic phase, right? Then they had an awakening. They started rejecting their shadow. They went way into the light and kind of threw themselves off balance. Just kept rejecting their darker desires, their darker shadow side, and that tied into the whole darker sex thing. They tied that into it as well. Temptation and lust and everything. They tied all of that together. A lot of like dark kind of chaos energy, and they rejected that really hard. And then it's like they need to balance it back out and like accept some darker sides of their past or darker sides of themselves to not reject their shadow side, but accept and have balance of, or understand the need for both, for both of it, because that's the point of the human. We're not angelic beings or things like that. Like we have to have the both of them in balance. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Absolutely. Yeah. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Absolutely. They felt fragmented. Look at them feeling fragmented. Rejecting their inner self. Especially if you identify with your divine masculine being in a feminine body, they're having a really hard time accepting their inner divine masculine. Because society keeps telling them that they're supposed to be a feminine because that's what they look like on the outside, and they're having a really hard time accepting the shadow side of that of themselves. Yeah. Inner temple came out again. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Absolutely. And look at this mirror. You and both your divine feminine and divine masculine are both marrying this. It could also possibly be that right now, that when I was talking about getting off balance and switching, it's very possible that when you and your divine counterpart met, that the two of you triggered things inside each other where you switched energies, where the divine masculine got into their like way into their divine feminine energy to heal their divine feminine, and the divine feminine got way into their divine masculine, their inner divine masculine energy to help heal their masculine archetype. So the two of you, right, and now you feel this pull. Ooh, excuse me. Now you feel this pull to come back into each other, right, because there's this need to rebalance it back out. Yeah. And that doesn't mean that an actual like union is going to happen, right? But it could just be that the two of you need to be around each other and each other's energies again. The great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hint, soul tribe, absolutely. And you're also, both of you are each calling in members of your soul tribe as well. I'm hearing, especially specifically through like your job, through your career, what you're choosing to do with for your life. Um, This is so weird. I just keep hearing the word bed, like something specifically around somebody's bed. Somebody is, okay, what is it, Spirit? Somebody's lost something. It's under your bed. If you're looking for something, if you've been like, I've been looking for this for like 3 days, where is it? It's under your bed. Okay. It's under your bed. Just move some stuff around. It rolled under there. It rolled under there in your sleep. Especially if it's like a crystal or something that you've been missing, that you like, maybe that you like sleep with. It rolled under your bed. Okay. Protection, yeah. Especially if it's like a black protection crystal or some kind of protection crystal that you sleep with. And you're like, oh my gosh, I've lost my protection crystal. Or if you have like a necklace, a particular necklace that you wear that, and like you woke up and you had like broke your necklace or something like that in your sleep, and you lost the crystal, and you're like, oh my god, like I always wear this, like I need my protection crystal, or something, like whatever it is. If it's a, you're a protection crystals that you sleep with under your pillow or something like that, it's under your bed. Something about a sink. Somebody lost a ring, some kind of ring down in the sink. It could be a nose ring. because it just showed me the image of when I lost one of my nose rings down the sink. I was trying to take it out and I dropped it and it just fell straight down my sink drain in my bathroom. I was like, wow, okay, bye. So if it's something more like a ring or something like that, it's more valuable, something that's like real gold or like a family heirloom or something like that, you could take your sink apart and you'll find it down in the drain in your sink. Just be careful. 2020 down on the clock when I said that. What's this? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yeah, you're already doing it, right? Just keep healing. It's okay. Just keep going. Just keep not doing what you're naturally doing. Keep doing things that make you feel right, right? That play, like that play card that came out. I'll put it back up, right? But the play card. Take a break and play. Accept the sides of yourself, you know, kind of be a little bit more chill. Don't be so harsh on yourself. It's gonna be okay. And don't be so harsh on your divine counterpart either. Or synchronicities. Synchronicities. Okay. Are you guys enjoying this more kind of just kind of like relaxed, kind of chill, just kind of whatever? I didn't even have like a specific thing. I was just like, I have no idea what the Divine Masculine is going to talk about. Okay, the Seven of Cups, choices, options. Oh, and the Nine of Pentacles. And I'm hearing the song Streets by Doja Cat in my mind right now. Yeah. You held me down, so down I never could. I tried to find out, but none of them came through. And I'm stuck in the middle. Yeah, like this Divine Masculine is like, I'm sorry that I didn't choose you, that I chose something else, but I needed to figure out what the hell was happening with my life. I needed to figure out what was going on. Yeah. So it's just kind of like, yeah, lightning, tower moments, right? Yeah, it's like it's like the Divine Masculine is accepting that they needed to go through this. They needed to go through the karma and the things that they experience in not choosing you, because they if they would have chose you then, they wouldn't have changed. They wouldn't be closer to the person they are now, and they wouldn't have learned the things that they had learned in your absence, and they'd be, you know, it wouldn't really have worked out, they think. Yeah. Pink rose sweetness, absolutely. So they appreciate, you know, they're appreciating and savoring the sweetness of it's happening for you, not to you, right? It's happening for you, not to you. Just kind of learning that, and learning and understanding that, like what I was saying, like that everything that happened between the two of you and the rejecting each other and doing everything that you did, that it needed to happen because it changed the both of you, and it triggered both of you to grow. 444. Release fear is an illusion. It's your life's work and divine purpose is protected. My brain wanted to say something completely different. Butterfly, absolutely. Transformation. Definitely going through a major transformation here of a mindset, of their mindset, how they viewed you, how they viewed this relationship, how they viewed love, how they viewed themselves, how healed they thought they were, how aligned they thought they were, how quote unquote woke they thought they were, and then how quote unquote woke they thought you were. Yeah. Red rose love. This here. 1111, wish fulfillment. You are manifesting your dreams and wishes. Stay positive. The universe is on your side. Yeah, they're trying to manifest this back in because they realize that they completely misjudged what they thought this was. Yeah, watching. They're also watching. They're watching you, Divine Feminine. Maybe with that, with this 9, right? I'll just cover up the right, but look at how he's looking at her while she's sleeping. And he's like cutting a piece of her hair. This obsession, this kind of obsession feeling that they have for you. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Carrying a lot of burdens, needing a lot of things, right, to forgive themselves and forgive their parents and forgive the people that raised them, forgive their family, forgive people that wronged them, forgive them past romantic people and friends and things that betrayed them. Just they're realizing how much they were really holding on to and how much they really judged the world a lot more than they thought they did. Lightning, yeah, massive energy burst. Yeah, there's that tower, like all those towers, taking all those letting all those towers fall in their life and go to, and really changing how they saw the world. You inspired them to change how they saw the world a lot. Divine Feminine. 414. The universe is reminding you that you and your thoughts create your reality. Stay balanced and positive. Absolutely. Right? They're realizing that the way that they saw the world was shaping it into this kind of judgmental place. And they realized that if they saw the world in a different way, they're realizing how their thought process really manifests a certain reality and you know into being for themselves, right? This is about manifestation, about shifting realities, and just understanding the deeper meaning behind it of I create my own reality by my thought process. If I have a negative thought process, then I have a negative outlook on life, and it all bleeds in together. It's like, but if I really work hard to really forgive and work past all of my issues, I can have like this really positive thought process about the world. And I don't have to look at people the way that I used to. And I can forgive and let go and move on and become a much better, happier, more accepting, loving version of myself. Yeah, 333. Divinely guided. That this understanding, this change of mindset is 100% divinely guided, because they feel like you were a divine being that just like fell into their lap and was like, "Hi, yeah." Archangel Uriel, North and Earth grounding, a practical plan. Absolutely, that's that Taurian energy that we've been talking about, right? Absolutely. And they felt like you just grounded them into a better reality. Yeah, protection. Protection is needed. Surround yourself with white protective light. Yeah, you also enlightened them a lot and woke them up to the darkness that they have been allowing to be around them. People that's, karmic people that they had needed to be, that they had already learned their lesson and they needed to go ahead and accept it and let those people go. Accept just everything I've been saying, accepting and forgiving and letting go of a lot of things, just releasing a lot of things they realized they thought that they had let go of, but they hadn't. And that happens to all of us. There's all of us. That's just a part of growing up and realizing, oh, I thought I was over this crap, but I wasn't. I really need to deal with it in a real way, and I need to process it, and I need to get through it, and I need to stop looking at myself as this kind of aloof, awoken person, awake person, when really I was just wearing so many masks that I had fooled myself into thinking that I was a different level of awakened to a higher thought process. And it's just like this person just being like, like, what? Like, they've never met somebody like you that changed the way that their mind worked like that. They've never met anybody that could really kind of like change their mind about the way they thought about the world. Because, okay, specifically if you're a divine masculine as a man and you identify as a woman, or you take the outward appearance of a woman, that they have never met a woman that has made them change their mind or inspired them to change the way that you have. They haven't looked at any other women in their life the way they look at you. It's like a deeper respect that they have for you, a deeper trust that they have for you. And it's all part of the thing of them waking up and realizing, like, oh, you know, because they thought that they really respected women, and they did, but deep down inside, you triggered all kind of things that really made them really, you know, really question some deeper things. Especially particularly like author, you know, having women that have power over them. Yeah. 313. Have faith. Your spirit guides and the universe are conspiring together to show you your true path forward. Look for the signs. Absolutely. So they're looking for signs. Oh, okay. Now I understand why. So you guys, look at this. Look how beautiful that is. I've been intuitively knowing that my spirit guides are going to send me a feather. I've been waiting for it. You know, I just kind of released it and decided, you know, I'd find it when I truly was meant to find it. And I was watching another, I was watching a reading, a pick a card reading here on YouTube, and out of nowhere, because it was a love reading, and out of nowhere, the reader was like, maybe you guys need to mow your lawn. And I had been thinking I need to mow my lawn, and I was like, okay, spirit, I hear you. I need to stop being lazy, and I need to mow my lawn. So I went out and was mowing my lawn, and I kid you not, you guys, I was just listening to my music, just la la la, and out of nowhere, I was like, stop, and I stopped. And I was mowing the grass right beside my mailbox, and I looked down, and I was just about to run over this feather. And look how beautiful it is. Absolutely beautiful. And you guys know through, especially through this deck in particular, like the eagle or the hawk, like eagle and the hawk spirit have really been coming out a lot. And look how beautifully this fits in my hands, you guys. Look how perfectly, look at that. Ugh, it's beautiful. I am so grateful. I knew that I would find this. And so I told you guys that whole long story to tell you, right? Look through the signs. Your spirit guides are going to be talking to you in particular ways. If something catches your eye, if something is just like, maybe I should look that up. Maybe I should look into that. Maybe I should read that. Why is that catching my eye? Pay attention to those things. Those are your spirit guides really trying to lead you, because it's like, you know, when I watched that, when I was drawn to that reading, I never thought that it would say something about me. You know, I've been thinking I need to mow my lawn, you know, and of course it picked up, and I'm like, okay, I'll go do it, you know, and then of course it leads me to the moment where I've completely released finding my beautiful feather, and an absolutely gorgeous feather was given to me by my spirit guide. So it's like, look for little signs like that that are going to lead you down your real path. They're going to lead you to signs, to things that you've been needing or things that you've been asking for, okay? Look for those signs. Absolutely. 1819, the dawn of a new age. Absolutely. The dawn of a new age. You are taking your first steps down your soul's true path. You are a light worker sent here to heal Earth and its people, right? And that's that Pleiadian, like, healing energy that you have inside of you. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they want to lay down this 10 of wands in reverse now. It flipped and reversed itself. They want to lay down all these burdens. They have finally identified all these things that they have been holding over themselves, how they thought about themselves, how they thought about their sexuality and things that they went through in their childhood. They realized, they started seeing them as burdens now. 125 just keeps standing out to me. Yeah, change is coming. Maintain a positive and optimistic outlook. Yes. Absolutely, right? So that's that. I need to change my mindset. I need to change how I think about things, how I see the world. And that's okay. It doesn't make me wrong. I don't need to feel guilty about it. Like, it's okay. I can grow up and just change the way that I view. I can change my mind about things. I don't have to stick so closely, 3444 down on the clock when I said that. I don't have to stick so closely to the way I was raised, or the way that my certain religion says that I should think, or, you know, my family says that I should think. I can be my own person, and it doesn't make me a bad person to disagree with that, you know. Ooh, I'm hungry. I really just looked at the clock and realized today's 4:20, you guys. Celebration. Celebrate if you celebrate. Safely, of course. 92. A new successful partnership is coming. Creative arts, self-made business, or spiritually based profession. Absolutely. Let go of past losses to make way for abundance and personal fulfillment. Wow. So yeah, if you guys have been thinking about starting a business, especially something that's creative or spiritually based, go for it. Absolutely. This keeps coming out in our collective. So go for it. Absolutely. 4572. Relationships and hobbies. Um, Inaction does not equal patience. Stop waiting on the perfect time. It doesn't exist. Do something now before your time passes. Stop wasting your talents. Absolutely. So for sure, right? Stop wasting yourself. This came out with this, right? Like, if you know that you're supposed to be starting a business, or you're supposed to be doing some kind of collab or partnership or something, you know, do your research and get into it, right? Especially if it has something to do with raising vibration, healing the world, or doing some kind of humanitarian act or something like that. Definitely go for it. 777. For sure. Spiritual awakening, collective consciousness. Use your inner strength to manifest love and light into your life, then use it to help heal others. Absolutely. For sure, for sure. Check out those numbers down there. Some of those numbers might be significant to you. 1586. Your practical efforts are attracting abundance. Your monetary and material needs will be met now and in the future. You and your loved ones are safe. Absolutely. Self-employment. Oh my gosh. Consider expanding or starting a new business. Absolutely. So they're down at the bottom. Self-employment. Okay. Absolutely. Get into it. Archangel Gabriel. You're hearing the call, right? The judgment card. It's always reminds you the judgment card out. You're hearing the call, and then look what's right after that. 1819 again. You guys know the dawn of a new age. You're beginning of the path. You're beginning your soul's true purpose. You know, you're being, with the judgment card, you're being called, right? You're being called forth to walk down this path. Okay. And John to draw some angel answers. Cut it. Forgiveness. Absolutely. Exactly what we've been talking about. Forgiveness. And what's on this side? Yeah, don't stop. Keep moving forward. Oh, excuse me, guys. Processing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to take, this is a lot that came out. So I'm going to take the one that came out upright. And it's, there's something better, right? So it's like the divine masculine knows there's something better out there besides the life that they have been living, right? Besides the way they've been thinking, besides the relationships that they've been having, besides the, you know, the collaborations or the friends, or just in general, just all different types of relationships with their parents, with their friends, with their family, with their children, like whatever it is, that there's something better, that there's a better way to be, and they want to make that change. The situation will improve, right? And it's going to. They're healing. The dolphins in the background, they're healing. Absolutely. I'm also hearing go to the ocean. You guys, some of you guys, take a break, right? Some of you guys need to go to the ocean. It's going to be so healing for you. If you can't go to the ocean, at least like a large body of water. And at the very least, try to see if you can take a bath, especially if you take some kind of herbal bath. Some kind of cleansing herbal bath to kind of balance out your chakras. Or just get in the bathtub and like listen to like some kind of YouTube. Yes. Improving health. Improving health. Absolutely, right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're balancing yourself out. It's up to you, right? It's up to you. Make these changes. Your spirit guides have been talking to you, giving you giving you advice and giving you help. You know, even if it's been through like tarot readings here, you know, or anywhere else, or pulling your own tarot cards. If you do that, okay. Communicate clearly. Yeah, look, and then look, more dolphins, more healing energy, for sure. Something flip. Yeah. There it is. Peaceful resolution. Absolutely. This is coming to an end. Everything that they're dealing with in their life right now is coming to a peaceful resolution. That's what they want. They want a peaceful resolution. They could really be saying like the affirmation or saying the prayer, you know, I pray and I pray, you know, for my angels to bring about the most peaceful and highest highest version, the highest good for all to come into existence, right? Take action, yeah. And they're being inspired to take action in their life. Right? Coming out of that Aries season and then coming into Taurus now, they're like, I want to ground all these new ideas and all this new inspiration on everything that I want to do. I know what I want to do now, and I figured out how I'm gonna do it. I just have to do it. Wow. If you believe, a bunch of cards came out. I'm gonna take the one that came out was if you believe. Any more? This one. Ask others for help. They could be asking others for help or for guidance. Whether or not they're like asking the actual people in their life, their brothers, their sisters, their moms, their dads, their friends. I'm not feeling friends as much. Wiser people that they trust, spiritual leaders, or maybe consulting tarot card readers or something, trying to find an unbiased opinion is what I'm hearing. They're looking for an unbiased opinion. Somebody that doesn't have a bone in the fight, right? Or is it like a dog in the fight? Sorry, I don't know what he's saying. Oh. Recovery, yeah. They're going through a recovery period right now. Hold on, you guys. Let me get that. All right. And compromise and remain positive. Absolutely. So it's just the same thing over and over again. Just remain positive. Remain positive. A positive mindset right now. You're making the changes that you need to have. You're making the compromises in yourself. Also, I'm getting Libra energy off of this. I just heard Libra. I'm getting a lot of Taurian, a lot of Libra energy right now. Yeah. So it's just like, you know, just communicate clearly what you they're ready to communicate clearly what they really want out of this situation. Yes? Another one of these? Okay. Not the right time. So they're realizing that something right now that they were trying to do, it's not the right time to do it. And romance, maybe it's not the right time for romance. They're like, right now it's time for me. It's time to heal myself. It's not the right time for us to be in like a romantic relationship, but they do feel the need to like talk to you and communicate with you and be close to you and share energy with you. No. So no fell on the ground, but also like as part of this, right? Like it's not like, no, it's not time for romance. But they do feel the pull to you. Yeah, don't stop. They're being guided to go forward. Yeah, perfect timing. It's the perfect timing to do something in their life. Yeah, perfect. It's been on perfect timing again. What's this? Within the next few months. Within the next few months, it will actually be the perfect time to make something like this happen. Their higher self is really trying to guide them to understand. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one of these for like the overall energy of what's going on right now. I mean, the overall energy is healing, recovery, balance. Yeah. Finding balance in themselves. Yes. Will, wisdom, and mind. Absolutely. Finding a balance between all of those in their life for sure. Oh. I'm just going to take this top one. Okay, Spirit? Yes. I'm also here guided to show. Look at that. Look at the hawk. You guys look for those signs up in the air, right? They feel like there's something in their life that's really up in the air right now. Yeah, and look at this. In crescent moon. Yeah, look, working away, sculpting a better them, sculpting a better self, a better version of themselves to come to you in a much more healed state, right? It's very mature. It's a very mature move to make. Waterfall, they're getting a lot of downloads. This is the just like incredible amounts of downloads from spirit and understanding, like spirit, like a true spiritual awakening. Absolutely. Wow. All right, let's get some messages from them and we'll wrap this up. Some romantic messages from the divine masculine, please. Yeah, so it's just a lot of like, please trust that I'm working on myself, that I'm healing myself, you know, the best I ever had, you know, you make me want to be the best version of myself that there is. So give me the time that I need to become that person. Yes, I'll rub your feet and more. My hair won't cooperate with me. Okay. You guys, chill out, spirit. Oh my God, divine masculine. Pull back your hair. Chill out, divine masculine, okay? You're so dirty and I love it. Yeah. So that's like your, yeah, the chemistry is so intense. Yeah. So they feel okay, divine masculine. There. Yeah, so they're just like, wow, this chemistry, this feeling that I have, I've never felt, I've never felt this way. Your lips on my skin. They really want to kiss you. They want to taste you as well. We're not trying to take this too divine, but like I was saying earlier with that Kundalini awakening, like they're feeling it stirring. They're feeling like this stirring in their sacral chakra, and a lot too. That's why they're being asked to really deal with a lot of their I don't want to say that word in spirit. Okay, spirit is saying I'm not trying to trigger anybody when I say this or whatever, but I just heard sexual trauma. So there are deeper issues that they need to work out about their sexuality and and just some things that they've dealt with that they need to process and they need to deal with. And you're really inspiring them to do that because they feel different sexually about you than they have anybody else. I love your body. Yeah. Okay. Hands over your mouth. So it's like they're staying silent. They know that they're staying silent and they're doing that on purpose. You're so soft, right? I love your body. The hands, they really want to touch you. Lips on your skin, they really want to kiss you. They want to caress you. With that, yeah, I'll rub your feet and more, right? That first card that came out, yes, I'll rub your feet and more. They just want to, yeah, look into my eyes. And they really want to look into your eyes a lot while they do it, too. There's something so like mystical about the eye contact that they get with you. It's like they're transported to a different place. Like it's so intense for them. Yeah. And they start looking into my eyes. Yeah. When they look into your eyes, it's like something else, bro. It's like really something else for them. What is this? This is a long one. Okay. All right. They want me to close my eyes. Stop. Um, I lay in bed thinking about your face. The sexual chemistry is off the charts. I want every bit of your body in my mouth. Okay. So absolutely exactly what they've been saying. They just they want you. And yeah, and then with this ended on in the back too. Hold on tight. This is going to be a crazy ride. If we pull this off, it will be the story of a lifetime, right? So they're just like, this is going to be like a crazy story about how spirit is going to bring us together, how they first brought us together, how they're going to bring us back together, all the things that we're going to see and the things that we're going to do, and how just miraculous, right? Like the signs, like, well, I just happened to do that, and then I happened to do that, and that led me to do this, and then I happened to go there, and then I happened to see you, and then we happened to fall in love, and then and then I had to happen to move away, and then I realized I loved you, and then you know, I wanted to move back, and we just happened to see each other like out. Like it's a lot of this. It'll be like when you're able to come together and put together each of your stories. It's gonna be like this, like us. Like you guys are gonna be that couple, right? That have that story that like everybody's like, oh my god, tell them how you guys met, tell them you guys how like you guys came together and how crazy it was, like that they're just like, yes. The best I ever had, right? Like the best, like it's gonna be this crazy story, this crazy like love story that's like, I'm like hearing somebody saying that they write books about, or they write poetry about, specifically poetry. So deep. Right, it's so deep, you guys' relationship, and the feelings that they have for you, so deep. Just the um it really brings out like their inner poet, like their inner romantic, because they're just like, this is so like romantic. It's like an old French noir movie or something like that. They're just like, the atmosphere of this and the way that they feel around you too. You have this very like intoxicating feeling to them when they think about you, when they fantasize about you, when they think about you. Yeah, your smile gives me butterflies. Absolutely. There's that feeling. There's just that feeling when they look at you and they think about you. You distract me at work. Exactly. This person thinks about you like all the time. Yeah. So I want to put this in here. Okay, go down low, then we'll switch. And I'm not going to elaborate on that anymore, but you guys know what's up. Um, yeah, they think about that a lot with that whole like mouth on your skin, every part of you inside. Yeah. Text me, I have to see it. So wet and warm, like absolutely. They are, yeah. Golly, the best I ever had, right? They're just like, even just imagining being with you feels like the best I've ever had, right? The chemistry is so intense. You're so dirty. And I love it. Something about you guys like sharing a lot of the same fantasies. Ooh, that reminds me of a card that's in here. Don't stop. Don't stop thinking about it. I can't stop. I love the way you smell. I love the way you smell. Like your pheromones, like your natural body scent, the smell of your hair and your skin. Like it's very, all of it is extremely intoxicating to them. Like they can tell, biologically they can tell, oh my gosh, I am supposed to breed with this person, right? It's like their inner, like their animal side of them is like looking at you, and or like thinks about you, and it's like it's this like animalistic kind of like dark feeling that they have. It reminds them of past lives, like a past life where you two were together. Something about like having like having sex like around a fire. You guys, and the smoke in the air. The smoke in the air just came out. Ooh, okay, so it just changed. Okay, hold on just one second. Absolutely. So a version of you where you guys would like make love on like animal skins, like I'm feeling like dirt floors, animal skins, pelts, sleeping next to a fire, something very animalistic. Germanic is what I'm hearing, like Germanic tribal kind of feeling. And then also smoke in the air also shifted over to silk sheets. So this is kind of like them remembering, also remembering um a version of you where both of you were very well off. You were some kind of royalty, like I was talking about earlier, where you were the red a lot. A lot of incense. 55:05 down on the clock when I said that. A lot of incense, where I was talking about the different incense I was burning, and the frankincense and myrrh. That is very kind of yeah, and that with that, what are their sexual dreams telling you about that? That was kind of the whole feeling, the kind of like kind of Arabian, kind of really old, maybe ancient Egyptian kind of lifestyle where they slept on some kind of silk or linen sheets. Um, and they burned a lot of like incense and had a lot of like higher level of sex, maybe like tantric sex magic, stuff like that, where they remember you guys like lighting candles and burning and like basically like having like oh yes, okay, I got it, having sex to celebrate your gods. So coming together and being like before like a statue or a vestige of like your god or your goddess that you worship before, and you come together and you're having this sexual union in like giving back to this goddess. So like a goddess of like love or a goddess of attraction, fertility, and you're like, we're honoring you by honoring our bodies and honoring each other and having sex before like this god or goddess, and like giving up sexual energy to them. Oof. Time stands still. Yeah, there's like this otherworldly feeling to it. Mm. Hmm. Something very paganistic, something that triggered like it triggers something inside their modern day lifetime where they feel like it's dark, or like it's like it's kind of witchy or witchcraft, worshiping false idols sort of type thing, and it makes them feel guilty, but they remember doing this stuff and remember the feeling of it. You might talk about doing stuff like this now, and they're just kind of like, I'm not sure. She wants to have like witchy sex with me. However, nothing between us. Yeah, they want you to be completely naked around together. Maybe like doing like a breath on my neck. Yeah, doing like some kind of couples yoga, doing tantra, like tantric sex, different positions from like the Kama Sutra, or different interlocking positions to each other. They want to explore all of that with you because they're just like, wow, yeah, I could get into it. I remember us doing this in a past life, and then we can put like a different spin on it now and add like a modern day twist to it as well. So that it's like they want to set this whole like scene. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Did you guys see that? Um. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Let's take a bath together. They also want to take like a ritualistic, like what I was talking about earlier, like the herbal cleansing baths and stuff. They want to make a whole thing out of it. Masculine just like it's like it's all part of them remembering, right? It's all of this that they're remembering. They're remembering doing all of this with you in past lives, or remembering how deeply it resonates with them that they want to do this with you. Like their higher selves is being like, do this, do this, do this, this cleansing, do this worshiping to your god or your goddess, or, to kind of thinking about sex in a more like sacred, divine way, and less like a more contemporary kind of lustful, oh, it's something that you need to fight against, like your lustful feelings are put into your mind by the devil or anything like that. And it's kind of like letting go of that more modern mindset, the more Christian modern mindset thought process behind it, and well, certain like pure, puritanical Christian kind of like after echoes of that. You guys know what I'm talking about. And obviously that doesn't apply to all Christians, obviously. But yeah, specifically for them, they were brought up to feel like that sex was kind of like this thing they should be ashamed of, or they felt ashamed of sex. And it's like meeting you has triggered this kind of like deep remembering of the fact that the sexual act can be this really deeply sacred, and in the end it is like this ultimate this sacred union of coming together of the masculine and feminine, or whatever, whatever you're into, but traditionally the masculine and feminine energies coming together. And if you are in a heterosexual relationship where you come together and do the ultimate, of channeling, which is bringing in and creating divine life, creating more beings on this planet for more souls to come into and to start their, karmic cycles, and to do that, right? So that's, you tap into like the highest divine energy when you're doing, when you're having sex, especially if you're having sex with a really high level divine counterpart. So it's like they're just having to deal with all of this, they're just having to deal with all of it. And it's just like, and it's coming to them in forms of dreams. It's coming to them in forms of fantasies. It's coming to them in forms of memories of what's happened between you and their divine feminine in a past life. And it's just like, it's driving them crazy. Honestly, it's driving them crazy because they're like, oh my God, don't stop, scream my name. Yeah. That's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. Take me from behind and look in my eyes. Yeah, there's this very animalistic kind of like making you submit to them. But it's like learning how to be the proper type of masculine, to submit themselves to the inner divine goddess that they see inside of you, so that you would submit yourself to them. It's not about being the strong masculine. It's about making people submit. It's about being that divine leader that makes people want to freely submit to you, right? Being a true dom, being the true dominant. I don't have to make you submit to me. You willingly submit to me. Hey, sweetie. Hold on, you guys. Yeah. Sorry about that. Do you guys hear how big my baby dog is getting? How deep his voice is getting? Oh, it's getting me. I'm like, you're growing up so fast. Oh, baby dog. He's not a baby anymore. You guys, we took him to the freaking vet, and he weighs 33 pounds. He's not a baby anymore. Yeah. So, back into this. Yeah, this inner divine masculine is just learning what it's really like to be, or this divine masculine is learning what it truly means to be a divine masculine. How they can't reject the feminine part of their being. They can't, they can't reject their intuition, their inner knowing, their softness, their understanding, their compassion. They can't turn away from those parts of themselves. That they need to heal those parts of themselves and accept those parts of themselves for who they truly are. This divine masculine might have been teased a lot. A lot of people, they might have been a little bit more effeminate, and so they could have been they could have been teased. They could have been called they could have kids could have called them gay or something like that. Growing up, or their parents could have made fun of them for certain ways of being or something, and so they're just, or family members or things like that. So they're just learning how, what to be a divine masculine to them, who the particular type of divine masculine they are, the individual that they are. They're accepting all those different parts of themselves, but that takes time, and that takes understanding, and that takes guidance, and that takes listening, and that takes, going in and going into your hermit mode, and really like deep diving inside of yourself and asking yourself, why do I feel this way, or why do I do those things, what am I supposed to be learning here, I reacted this way. What am I supposed to learn how to be, how can I look at the situation and learn how to do things better without feeling like this immense guilt for the way, if I did handle things in a much more immature manner, or things that I would be ashamed, quote unquote, ashamed of now. It's like, how can I look at these and learn and not, and not feel the shame or the guilt or the fear that is attached to many of these memories and things for this divine masculine. It's like they're learning really how to accept this part of themselves. That's beautiful. Good for you, Divine Masculine. Also, this Divine Masculine wants to say that they're a very tactile person and that they really enjoy doing things like working like feather works, like working with feathers, like blindfolding and doing those sort of types of things. So they understand that developing trust is very important. And that's something that they're willing to do. So just a little side note there. Somebody got really intense out of nowhere and is like, I'm willing to work on this and to understand that I can't force you to trust me, that I have to show you over time that, you know, that you can trust me. Yeah, and that came out again. That hold on, this is going to be a crazy ride, right? That came out again. I knew after the first time, let me fulfill your fantasies. I can give you anything you can handle, right? So absolutely. What is this down here? Crystal clear. Yeah. Yeah. There's blocks in the way of this connection. We'll work through them. Focus on you. The more you heal, the deeper this connection gets. Wow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Release. Let go of what's weighing you down. Give any fears or doubts to your spiritual dream for transmutation. Yes. Trust in your gifts and your connections. Hello. Wow. Yeah. This masculine here is like, I understand it's going to take me time to build up trust with you again. Crystal clear. Channel messages are coming in. Be in the vibration to receive them. Everything around you affects your energy flow. Clear your space. Make room for new things. Absolutely. So this divine masculine is definitely like clearing out their space, clearing out their mental space, as well as like their physical space. They could be moving or changing spaces. They could be getting rid of a bunch of old stuff if they had, you know, a bunch of old stuff for different friends or for different like exes and things like that that they really don't want the energy around in their life anymore. They're cutting all those cords and cutting all those energy connections they have with these old people, getting rid of old stuff, just moving entirely and getting, because they might have shared a house or shared a place with their ex and they're just like, this is so tight, this place is so tied into your energy. I just got an email about his next actions towards you. Wow. You have an important message for you. Oh wow, that's another email that just popped up. Wow, you guys know my emails or my little email notifications be hidden here recently when I'm doing readings. That's crazy. um I'm writing slash painting slash being creative, thinking of you. Are you some kind of muse? Absolutely, right? I feel a light burning deep inside of me. I need to use my hands. Absolutely. So so you have come into contact with their sacral and their solar plex chakra, and you are just like lighting it up, right? And they're just like, oh, I feel so creative. I feel like I have to write this down. They might be writing out letters. They could be writing out poetry is what I'm hearing, because they were talking about poetic things earlier, writing down songs that just got out of nowhere. They could be creating music, creating art, really feeling like their creative energies are kind of like really restarting, especially doing all this clearance work, right? Doing all this forgiveness and clearance work. And they're just like, wow, all of my channels are opening up and my spiritual gifts and abilities are opening up. And I'm just learning so many new things about myself. And I'm sorry that I'm not rushing towards you, but it's like they really do want to express to you, or they want you to be able to know that they are improving themselves and they are making these changes that they need to make, and they're starting to understand that it's part of the trust that they're trying to build with you, is getting you to understand they are doing these things, they are working on these things, they are trying to improve themselves and become a better version of themselves for themselves, and then thus being a better version of themselves for you in the future that they want to have with you. Oh my gosh, so many just came out. Can you wait on me? If not, please don't hold back your happiness. You becoming truly you is my dream too. Absolutely. Excuse me, little baby cat. He is just worked up. You hear him like calling out from other cat. Cats might have a significance for you also, or your divine masculine. Can you wait on me? If not, please don't hold back your happiness. You becoming truly you is my dream too. So this divine masculine is like, I understand if you can't wait for me. I understand if you need to move on. I understand if you feel like you need to go and be in different relationships. I understand that. And I also understand that healing myself has to be the priority right now. As much as I want to make you the priority, as much as I have not been making you the priority, I understand that Spirit is trying to tell me I've not been able to come closer to you. I've not been able to come into contact with you. I've not been able to manifest you coming back into my life because I'm not ready for it. I need to heal these things inside of myself, and having this motivation of I can heal myself, and in turn I will make myself be walking down my life's true path, and I have to trust and believe that you are on that path as well somewhere in the future. I wonder how we can be so alike and so different at the same time. Remember I was talking about earlier, they were just like 111 down the clock when I said that. 110 11101 is what I was trying to say. I wonder how we could be so different. So like at the same time, can we make this work? Sometimes I worry, am I really what you want? I'm working on loving myself. Oh my gosh, yes, divine masculine. That's so awesome. Okay. How dirty can you be? Baby, I'm yours until the end. Let's learn some new tricks. Yeah, tell me what you want. Remember what I was saying where I was like, they're like reading the conversation and reading other things and like reading up and just studying on how to be like a grown up and how to be the person that they want to truly be inside. How do I become the man that I've always wanted to be? How do I become the woman or the person that I've always wanted to be? I'm learning that now. Yeah. I'm sorry you saw that side of me. I feel I fucked this up from the beginning. I should have said yes. Will you? I'm on my way back. Wow. Goodness gracious. My fingers decided to stop working. Okay, right. In the feminine, you might feel that way, right? You might feel like you have my number. You know how to call me if you want to contact with me. Oh, your fingers stop working. Like some of you might even have said that to this person if they tried to reach out to you. That's funny. But it's also like be understanding of the fact that your divine masculine is going through all this, right? I want to, yeah, going through spiritual awakenings are not easy. You know that divine feminine from yourself. Excuse me. I want to protect you. It's such a strong instinct. I can't explain it. I would do whatever it takes. Please say you'll be mine. Wow. Yeah. I said at the very, very beginning. I think that's one of the very first things that I said, right? The divine masculine wants to protect and wants to learn, right? What is that? My cat hears it too. It's some kind of buzzing. Something's gotten in the house. I hear it. It's over there on beside my refrigerator. Anyway. Okay, yeah. This is literally, yeah, this is it. This is how they feel about their sex. This is how their sexual energy feels right now. I've never wanted to be such a gentleman and a beast. You bring out a side of myself I try to keep hidden. Can I handle this? This passion is so wild. It's hard to control. Stop trying to control it. Channel it instead. Instead of trying to keep it locked inside, channel it out. Channel it into your art. Channel it into your drawings, into your poetry, into your manifestations, into your candle magic work. Release it. Write letters out. Like channel it out instead of trying to control it. Release it. Find ways to release it. Find healthy ways to release it. Listen. Can we switch? I'm down for whatever. I want to bring you out of your shell. Take control and climb on top. Right? This person is all about control. Right? I remember I was saying earlier, we're finding out like what it is to be a true dominant and really want what it's really like to have that control. It's about, that's why people say that the submissives are the one that have the true control. I don't know if you really You know, but to me it makes sense because it's like they're the ones actually giving up the power, right? They're the ones being the submissive is the one that gives up the power to the more dominant of being willing to be submissive, right? That's where the power, the true power is this person is willing to be submissive to me, not just I'm forcing them to be, right? And that's what I was talking about earlier, right? Where that kind of saying where it's like, oh, how do you get your woman to submit to you? You don't. They willingly submit to you. I submit to the inner divine masculine that I see in you. I submit to the king that I see into you because you submit to the queen and the divine feminine goddess that you see in me. You see me and you see the true feminine, qualities inside of me, which makes me naturally submit to your more dominant masculine qualities because they're healed. You don't have to make me submit. I will submit when you are the person that you need to be. Which is why they're going through all this. Right here. I'm struggling to let go and surrender. I want to know why this is so hard. I want to put down this baggage. There is no place for it in our future. Wow. Absolutely. It's so, I don't know what it is. It's so big. It literally sounds like it's on both sides of me at the same time. Like, oh, what is this buzzing all around me? This also could be like kind of how the divine masculine is really feeling about their divine feminine. They feel like this buzzing energy of the divine feminine of being around them, and and also their spirit guides and their higher self pumping a lot of like spiritual and kind of cosmic energy into them so they can make the shift over, right? So they can shift over. Absolutely. Float and flow. Absolutely. Just let go and learn to flow. Control isn't an illusion. You listen to this divine masculine. Control is an illusion. It is much easier, divine feminine as well, don't get me twisted. It's so much easier to float along with the universe. Swimming upstream does not make you stronger. Okay? Float and flow. Just let go, right? This person's like, I'm struggling. How do I just let go? I just need to control this. Just let go and learn to flow. Control is an illusion. It's so much easier to float along with the universe. Swimming upstream does not make you stronger. And the divine masculine had to learn this the long and hard way, right? That's control is an illusion. You're not in control. You think you're in control versus a god or a goddess or the thing that animates our whole universe existence. You're not in control. Let go. You. I like how I'm like I was just about to say this is the last card, and that's so funny because we're ending on the card that I channeled. The reason I picked up this deck to begin with. We have the same fantasies and everything. Damn, you seem too perfect. That's why I ran away. Absolutely. That's why I ran away, right? We have all the same fantasies. They saw themselves inside you. What is this that's trying to peek? Okay. I just want to have a good time with you. Can I make you laugh now? No more crying. Your smile does something to me. Absolutely, right? And that came out in the other channel message as well. Like your smile does something to them. Wow. All right. Well, that's what I have right now. So there's your update from your divine masculine's higher self, and also these were messages from your divine masculine as well as how your divine masculine is really here to kind of help you process your divine masculine's higher self. Really hears you calling out for answers, and it's kind of like, okay, look, I don't know if this person is going to be strong enough to come forward and tell you what's really going on, but I'm going to tell you, that they're working through a lot of stuff right now. So just give them the time and the patience that they need. So it's like the card said, right? Can you be patient? Can you wait on this person? That's your own thought process. I wouldn't say like to wait, like, if you get opportunities to move, or you get opportunities to get a new job, or you get an opportunity to be in a really healthy, loving relationship, then give that a chance, but just go with what your intuition is telling you. If your intuition is telling you, you know what? Like, I don't need to be in a relationship, period, right now, whether it's with my divine masculine or who it's with. You know, I need to heal myself too. My divine masculine is healing. I need to heal myself too. I need to get over some of my past traumas and my past things. And so the divine is just kind of like, yeah, like, do that. Absolutely. Two of Cups. Absolutely. Two of Cups. What's this? Nine of Cups. So 9 of Cups. So wish fulfillment. Absolutely. The Two of Cups is the wish fulfillment. The end goal here for the both of you is union. Don't think that it's not. The end goal here is union. The Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. Absolutely. Commitment to the boundaries that you've put up, commitment to getting rid of codependency, commitment to King of Cups, commitment to your emotions, to understanding each other, to not pushing each other away, to not turning your backs on each other, but accepting each other for the people that you truly are. Absolutely. 3 of Pentacles, working together. I thought this was going to be the end. But Spirit. 4 of Wands, right? Absolutely. So that's the 4 of Wands. That's the 1111 twin flame card as well. Traditionally, 4 of Wands, happy, balanced home. Yeah, 10 of Swords with a 2 of Wands, a 5 of Wands, and a 10 of Pentacles. All these burdens and all the things from your past that you guys really kind of clouded the vision here, clouded the vision of moving forward, created a lot of this like fighting, tension energy. Excuse me, no, we're not about to break out in a cat fight right now just because I'm talking about fighting. Competition, right? For some reason, my cat. So I have 2 boy cats and one female cat, and the female cat is in heat, and I have one much older boy cat, and I have a younger boy cat, and the older boy cat does not even want the girl cat. He's not interested. You know, he's older. He's like, I'm not even into her like that. But the young male cat is like continuously always trying to fight him because he's like, she's mine. And dude's like, I don't even want her. Why are you trying to fight me? That's not even what I want. I'm just chilling. So there could be some like that story could like hit or could resonate with you or something like that. Divine feminine could feel like they have a choice between like 2 people, or the divine masculine could feel like the divine feminine has a choice between 2 people. But I feel like, yeah, I just feel like the divine masculine. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm moving all around, shifting around, shifting perspectives. This is kind of changing around. I feel like, what's that? The 9 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. With the 3 of Cups. So I'm not just talking about a 3. Yeah. With the 2 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So this thought of a third person, or like some kind of like this, like, oh, this person has another choice and they have to be a better option than me. It's really slowing this person down. The thought that there has to be somebody out there that's better suited for their divine feminine than them. And this is also part of what they're helping to heal right now with themselves and their thought process about themselves and their own personal insecurities, as well as for the divine feminine as well. Yeah. The Page of Cups in reverse. I don't know how to step forward. I feel like I'm not this king yet. Yes, oh my gosh. And then the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not this king yet. Yeah, with the Chariot in reverse. Yeah. I feel like it's not time for me to come forward yet because I'm not balanced enough. It's kind of feeling like I feel like I would just mess it up with what I would say. With the level of maturity that I'm at now, I feel like I would just mess it up. So that's why I'm staying away from you, because I want to be in a better mindset before I come towards you. Yeah, before I come towards you with this Knight of Wands, right? They feel like they might they feel like they might, if they did come towards you right now, they might come to you in a very sexual manner, or they might come to you like I was saying earlier, they were really worried about the amount of like kind of like lust or kind of like attraction, sexual attraction they were feeling towards you. So they were keeping themselves away because they were just like, I need to deal with this a little bit more. They could have also had some kind of sexual gratification problems or some kind of being reckless with their sexual energy, the problems that they had. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So they were really impatient. They were feeling really impatient. Four of Wands, yeah. Trying to force some kind of reaction. Remember what I was saying earlier? Trying to force submission. But they're slowly learning, they're learning this lesson. That true submission is not true submission until it's given willingly. Yeah. And then the Knight of Cups coming out with the Star card. Yeah. That kind of like bathing energy. Look at that. Sorry, like I knew I wasn't gonna. There's not that much. There's not really anything that they're really showing in that. But look at that. Does not look kind of like a ritualistic kind of like bathing, pouring oils on each other underneath the stars outside next to like the water, kind of like, yeah. It's this very dreamy state they have about you. They just want to keep talking about the dreams they have about you. They have a lot of really intense dreams about you. Divine Feminine. A lot. It's just where they're getting all of their signs and their symbols, because they're less likely to pay attention to signs and symbols in their waking. Yeah. Transformation, the Death card. They're going through a major transformation here. Pluto. I just heard that Pluto energy. What's in their Pluto in their chart? They could be a Scorpio. Yeah. Or they could be a Leo with the Strength card. They're feeling strength. Strength over and giving an end with this coming out in reverse to their insecurities. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Eight of Wands. But they want to come forward and they want to have communication with you. Also here, Robin. Oh, okay. Yeah. Something about robins. I saw a robin the other day and it really stood out to me, and it's funny that it's standing out to me here. Robins. You could be seeing robins. Or some kind of birds. Oh my gosh, Spirit. I haven't really seen much of the like birds or symbol cards. Just the butterfly just popped out again. Transformation. 707. Luck is on your side. Embrace the new beginnings you and your spiritual dream have manifested. Absolutely. So change is coming. Cut it. 120. Okay. 555 is showing itself to me up here. 55 or 555, which is about change. Flow. There's that flow energy again. Getting into the flow energy. The 125, change is coming. And 84. Divine being, hard work in this lifetime. Angels support you and acknowledge the work you have put in so far. Following your soul mission. Yeah. So they're getting into it and they're trying to follow their soul mission, which for some reason they feel like is going to eventually lead them to you, but for some reason right now they feel like it's actually taking them further physically away from you. They could be really being guided to move away. Either one of you might be. Well, go with it. Go with it and do what you think that you need to do. Divine Masculine. Butterfly. Transform. Yeah. Allow yourself to transform. Something really important is happening for you right now. Allow yourself. Allow this divine blessing to come into your life. For sure. Look at that. Look at that. Ezekiel. Transformation. Let go of your fears of the unknown and embrace the power of change. Let go of what you are not happy with. Open your mind and your heart. Absolutely. Transform. Look, and look what came out again. Archangel Gabriel, right? messenger. You are being divinely guided. Listen carefully to the messages. Absolutely. Lantern. And look, lantern in the night, that lantern in the night part of it always reminds me of the hermit mode. If you're being guided to go away and to go and be inside yourself right now and discover yourself and make those changes, do it. Like, that's what you're being divinely guided to actually do. A new successful partnership is coming. Yeah. Let go. Let go of your fears. Let go of your fears, okay? This is coming. Like, just let go of your fears and do what you need to do right now. Right? Look at that. There's Michael. Protection, the flaming sword and the shield of white light, right? That's the inner divine feminine, divine masculine. Yeah. Anything that takes you further down your divine path will lead you to your inner divine feminine, inner divine masculine, and thus into your twin flame as well. Okay? All right, I think that's all that needed to come out now. Just that last little message needed to come out before I actually left. All right, you guys, I hope you really enjoyed this. If you are new here and you really enjoyed it, think about checking out some of my other videos, or think about subscribing, or sharing this with somebody you think that it might need some kind of spiritual guidance, or somebody that it might resonate with for you. Check out some of my other videos. Thank you so much for giving me your time and being here with me. I will see you guys next time, and I'm wishing you so much love and light on your journey, and good luck out there, okay? Bye.